On this big journey of life, you're just walking on some people in the middle of their own oh chase going on, and they are willing to give you a hand with whatever you come to them about. And that tells you about the quality of the person in that moment. You are just meeting them. And this brings me to my experience with my next guest on this. Talks about you. I'm actually going to be talking about his beautiful journey with him. And I'm talking about no other person than Blacker.
Janta Manta, Super Striker, Counter Attacker, Rasta Master, Karakata, Patalaja, Falconizer, Continental Foul Raja.
Wow. BODE BLAQ in the building.
Yeah,
How you
bro.
doing, bro?
I'm good. Oh.
It's just the help, like you willing to just give a year to even though you're in the middle of your own craft and everything. So,
Yeah.
I mean, that says a lot about you. That's you, right?
Yeah, I love to see people create. And you mentioned something beautiful, Johnny. Thank God.
Yeah, your journey is your journey is beautiful. You
A
know
lot
it
of ups and
yourself.
downs.
Yeah, it's full of up and down, but
Yeah.
I think that's what makes it beautiful.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, yeah,
if
yeah.
life was perfect, if you don't know that, oh, I have to wake up and chase, it's going to be. I don't think it's going to
Yeah,
be
I think
interesting.
without challenges, it would just be boring.
Boring. Yeah, it's that
Yeah.
unknown that keeps us on our feet. Like,
Yeah.
Timo
Yeah.
Bashin go come home, go to my shed, like, that kind of
Sure,
thing.
sure,
So
def.
you guys they chase. So that's always you. You are willing to help. Like, let's take it
Yeah.
back. When I saw your car the other day.
Yeah.
Yeah, Prince.
Yeah, yeah.
Real one.
Yeah.
Oh,
Obadofin of Aide Ekiti or your
oh,
local government.
all right. KBSU.
Yeah.
Kadikpelu. Okay. So what was it like growing up? Did you grow up around the palace or you grew up here in Lagos?
I grew up here in Lagos in Bejuleki to be precise.
On the island?
No, Ibejuagbe.
Ibeju. Okay,
It's not island, but I think it's also on an island.
Ibeju is not Ekpe.
Yeah, like on your way to Ekpe.
Yes, it's an island on they are
Yeah,
part
that's
of the
true.
island too
Yeah,
now.
that's true.
Wow, that's interesting.
Yeah.
I used to think it was after the island that people started living in Ekpe.
So
That's how
like
naive I was.
Ibeju used to be like a community, a small community. The same time there was a little community in Badore. There was nothing in Aja, just express all the way
This same
till
Badore that everybody is now.
yeah. Badore was an
Badore Langbasa.
indigenous Langbasa Badore. That was the indigenous community then.
Like villagers living together.
Yeah, villagers living together, little community. Then it's all just an express, like a 2-lane express,
Wow,
just to
these
side
are
by
the
side,
gist.
all the way down until they created VGC.
Wow.
So when they started developing VGC, then people started developing all the way. But before then, all you have is just a well-built Julius Berger Road all the way down to Soundfield.
Just be
To
like say,
Morocco was like the place that the
oh, I think I have a picture of what you're
listening
painting.
there.
Just be like, if you don't reach that amen, if you go straight now,
God bless you.
just like
So
how everything
it was so
less.
bad that if you're going to like the mainland and you miss the Julius Berger vehicles that ply the road, you might not be able to go
That
like
day
from
again.
there to main Lagos again.
What year was it?
Like I could count the cars like when I was very little, like when I was like
So
10,
that's where
11.
you did most
I
of your
could,
formative age.
yeah. So I used to be like a very lonely child.
Because
I didn't have friends.
I
I
can
didn't have,
imagine there's not so
yeah,
many people growing up around there.
yeah.
Everybody was
So
on the mainland.
yeah, so like my parents moved from I think Ikeja. They were living around Computer Village. They just wanted like somewhere far away from everywhere. So they like got like 7 plot of land in that area. They just
And you guys just started that.
started farming and all of that. So like I grew up like not having a lot of friends. Then from there I started drawing comics, writing songs.
Okay, that's where
and all.
the comic side
Yeah,
of
so
it.
like the boredom and everything made me like find a way to express myself.
So you're just expressing it.
Yeah.
Okay, I mean, we are not coming forward here. I just want to know that. So when did you be like, okay, this thing can be the profession? Like, okay, I can do this.
Yeah, so it has always been there. Like I knew I was too creative to be in like suit and tie like my other guys. But basically, like, you know now, me too, I won't go do masters, I won't go. So I think it was like 2016. Was it like, yeah, 2016, I was meant to go to Canada for my masters, but some things happened and
It didn't work out.
as the whole thing flopped, I just took the money that they saved in my hand to travel to Canada. I think I bought, was it a Toyota Camry then? And I started my studio in my house then back in
Even that
Nigeria.
music.
Yeah, so like it was funny and it was like kind of crazy, but still like it was always there. But it took like a very special friend to like
True behind.
see. I say when I even they process that Canada, the guy they tell me say, but they now this music you go do. Like, it was
Your friend.
He's around here. Like it can't be like enemy of progress.
Okay.
It's Baron Gotti, is the one with the Skodo. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
I've
just saw
seen
it.
him
And funny enough, the person that recorded my first ever song, I remember I slept in his studio in Egbeda. I was lying on the floor. Supplier is the one recording us right now.
Wow,
Yeah.
amazing.
I'm my OG be that.
Amazing.
Senior man.
Amazing.
Twally.
So you really produce true.
Yeah.
Okay, that's beautiful. That means okay. I mean, I like the conversation to be very organic. That means you have had the same team for a long time.
Yeah, all my life. Like that's all.
That's like me too.
that's
All my life.
All my
Me
life.
and my guys. That team where you see now, the team be like.
Because basically like they are me. I'm nothing without them. You get
You
me?
get that gist. Like
Yeah.
I just tell them say it's go time. This thing, this go time. Oh. As I don't do one.
You
And them they
always
even ginger
control.
say na go
Yeah.
time.
Some
No
other
worry.
people go try enter the circle, but like with
The
time,
vibe
you
no
just,
just the organic.
we
like
just
that.
know say they know you, they love you because of who you've become,
No,
but not because of who you were. Like these were the people that knew me when there was nothing.
I mean, now the way the game be
Yeah.
with that, like the grind
Yeah.
be like that. People will go.
I know they use them play. Oh.
Yes, at the end, me too. I don't play with my team. I don't
Yeah.
think I can play with them
Yeah.
because I feel like we are all here to be used. Because
Yeah.
they will never misuse you because they are your day ones.
Yeah.
They will just be like, oh, they will keep you real 100 all the time, like
Yeah.
nothing in between. That's
Yeah.
interesting. So, 2016 was the turning point. Like, Omo, I did do music.
Yeah, 2016 it was like the
So
goal
when
time.
did you be like? Because I've seen your hearts and they are beautiful.
Yeah.
The same way your sound is
Yeah.
evolving and getting there. So when did you think like, okay, I can do the two together?
So basically I've been doing portraits. I've been doing portraits since like secondary
You still
school.
draw as much as you like.
So like I collect portrait job. Like you want to do birthday, someone wants to surprise. Like even most of the people that follow me based on the music, they knew me first for the portrait, like pencil sketch. Yeah.
Wow.
So I collect job, 20K job, 15K job.
And you go sit down and draw them yourself.
Yeah.
That's you talented, bro. Like you don't even.
Yeah.
I mean, the good looks and the whole princess thing are just like cliche for your side. You really have the talent. Like
Yeah. So like now that drawing I first they do, like, but later on, even the music, it was that my friend I always write. So I never thought I was going to
Go
ever
to voice it.
voice. So I will always write and I would think, oh, someday I will meet someone that maybe I'll sell my lyrics to. But that my guy would be like, bro, you sabi talk, you sabi socialize. Because he was an artist in Unilag.
you went to
but
Unilag.
He went to Unilag. Me, I
Okay,
went to
yeah.
Ocean State University.
Okay, that's
So he
interesting.
had performed on the same stage with the band and everything. So he had that vision. And he was like, but then you fit in with everything. You know how to socialize. To some extent, you have good looks. You are fresh. You know how to talk. And these your lyrics that I'm seeing is different. So it was the one like literally was like, oh my body, you can do this artist thing and all of that. Then ever since we made the point of like having a studio in-house, bro, like it was not like I was grooming myself.
You are now
At times
more-
when I listen to the songs I made like 2017, 2018, I feel like crying for myself.
So if you look back at the grooming process and the sound change after all those ones you first made, and it sounds way better to you, which is normal.
Yeah.
Because even Lee Baby, all these big artists said it like practice make perfect. The more you go, the more you sound better. So now that you are more comfortable and more confident in your sound, what are you looking? Where are you looking to take it?
As far as possible, like my vision here is to be able to tell a lot of unique stories in my songs and have like a lot of people relate with the messages I put out there, and maybe I can like really make that change in a lot of people. I see myself like as a prophet. I'm not just holding the Bible in my hands. So like I'm equipped with the music, and a lot of people like listen to my song, follow my ideologies. I think,
But you know,
yeah,
you trying to make that type of music is a powerful place to be,
yeah,
and it might take time to groom.
yeah,
Unlike, you know, most people want to jump on trend to get quick
yeah,
bag.
yeah,
Now you just want to be conscious. You want to speak to people about what they
yeah,
can relate to.
yeah,
You know that might take a while to come. Just like Bona, it took a
yeah,
while before
yeah.
people
So
can
so the
actually.
thing is, I've already been at that point of, oh, let's try and see maybe we can blow with this song. I've had a couple of popular songs, like to my own extent, like in my own little crowd.
Yeah,
There are times like I think 2018, 2019, if I go anywhere, I'm sure they will play my music before I
yeah,
leave that particular place. So the thing is, it's about a lot of popular people have made a lot of popular songs, and they've come and they've gone. But there are some people that, for instance, Beautiful Nubia, like there are so many of these artists that they may not be the richest of richest, but still like
their presence.
they are just unique. And I have this powerful tool. I'm a storyteller. I'm not an hit maker. And that's why I made a promise to myself that every year I'm going to drop an album. Because I know how to stick on one topic. I can make 20, 30 tracks on
One
one
single
topic.
topic. You
Like
dissect the whole
I know
topic.
how to break things down.
Yeah.
So that is like my own major power. So like I am done with the phase of trying to go fully commercial. Although I try to make my sound like at least acceptable in places that I can make some little revenue, but still I am just all about the message. Like I just made an Heartbreak album, and still there are danceable songs in it. Do you understand?
Were you heartbroken?
Yeah.
Let's talk about that.
Yeah,
You were
nice.
heartbroken in the process of making the album.
No, like before making the album, I was working on a particular album before. Then the Heartbreak
Break
happened. Then
happened.
I'm like, oh, there was so much pain, so much anger, so much sense of belittlement, so much. For the first time, I'm a very confident person. For the first time, like I
Yeah.
felt like I wasn't good enough. Do you understand? Like I've never felt that way because
Wow.
I don't mix with a lot of people. I'm always with a positive crowd. So like it was more like I was living in a bubble. When someone takes like a little bit of
You
your fault, like your bad part, then they magnify it and seem like that's all that is about you.
Oh, you're in a better place now.
Yeah, but I was very happy that I was able to put down all of that because that's
Yeah.
content. Like
That's powerful. Like
that's
that's what music is.
yeah.
Because I think it's an album you listen to or play to your kids when you're in a better place. Like
Y- I'm even in a
this is
better
the
place already.
yeah, like going
Yeah,
forward, like maybe when you're married, you play like I was heartbroken at one point and this is what it sound like.
yeah. So
That's a
because
powerful thing to be able to
because it
do.
was I think like the first set of songs I recorded, like I recorded like 5, 6 songs, and everybody in my team was like, no, buddy, we can't put this out because it was too toxic. Then after like 2 months, I started recording calm songs. And I recorded like 20 songs before we were able to pick like 13.
So like now you're in a better place. I just want
Yeah,
to ask you, did you think you were at fault one way or the other in that?
definitely.
Yeah,
Definitely.
and I
I,
mean,
I had my faults.
yeah, I keep saying these
Yeah.
things like we play our own part, and it's hard for you to do something to somebody and tell them the way to react.
Sure, sure, sure. So like the thing is, it's all about emotional intelligence. A
Okay,
lot of men don't learn that like throughout their life. But like, when you do something and you don't know it's bad, the other person might not see it that way. So everybody, in every case, everybody will have their own side of the story. But basically, like I I I feel the other party could have really done better.
Better, yeah.
Yeah, way
I mean, at the
better.
end of the day, you
Because I've been in a lot of bad
places,
relationships and all of
yeah.
that.
But I mean, at the end of the day,
Yeah,
that's the most important thing. Took responsibility of what you can,
yeah,
and you
yeah,
left the
yeah,
rest,
yeah,
and you heal.
yeah,
Okay, I pray that brings you everything you wish it could. Like
yeah,
that's an amazing thing to do. Just
yeah.
pour out your mind, and now going forward, you hoping to love again.
Oh, yeah,
So,
definitely.
talking about the love, I know you have a love for art and music. How do you tend to what? How do you think? Okay, how can I bring this thing together? I see your heart is your album cover.
Yeah.
Are you looking to incorporate the art and the music more together going forward?
So basically, I did like a what's it called? Like a series, a collection of arts for the album. And the plan was like we're going to have like a album listening and all of that. But the team were like, let's try and get the song popular a little bit. Then we can do like a show, even if it's 100 people, 200 people, and it might even be more. Then just have people together, listen to the song.
So,
Then that way they can connect better. But like my kind of person, whenever I think of something, the visuals come first to me. Like if I think of anything, like I would have like the full picture. So like it's really easy basically to combine art and music because music is a form of art. Music is you using spoken words and rhythm and melody to pass across or paint a picture to someone.
what acts to use what? What does act
Art, you use brushes, you can use stones,
tell the story
yeah,
of how you
sculpture,
feel?
pencil, or whatsoever. So like it's all expression.
I know
Art
it's,
is a form of expression.
I know you are never going to get to a stage where you have to pick between art and music, but if you have to, which one are you going to go for?
Hmm. I think I'll pick music. Because this is it. When I started music, I wasn't like the art was still there. Nobody can take the art part away from me. Like it's so bad. Like in all my lesson notes, I saw some of my old lesson notes when I was in senior SS class. All pages of my book, at least you see one sketch there. Like it's in me. But this is what the music does. The music has a general process that there's no how. From the artwork now, I can showcase my sketching skills. From the music video, I can showcase my imaginative side. So like it's two together and music can do everything
One.
because you can't just drop songs. You want to shoot video, you want to go on interviews, you want to wear clothes,
I like
merchandise and all of that.
I mean, you really, I mean, you said it at one point that you're a really good storyteller, and I like the way
Yeah.
you break things down.
Yeah.
It's eminent, even when somebody's speaking to you, because your reason of picking the music is just so
Yeah, because
logical. The way
it's
you
a
explained it,
comparison. Yeah.
yeah, the way you explain it. So after the album and everything, you said you want to be dropping album every year. Do you
Yeah.
think that
So
is sustainable? Looking at
so
that means you don't want to look at the marketplace. You just want to do you.
yeah, I just want to do me.
That's a powerful place to be.
So I drop an album beginning of the year, then I push it all through the year. I did that 2020 February. No, 2021 February. I dropped Johnny. I pushed it throughout the year. I was meant to drop this album February last year, but then we had just 6 tracks and it was meant to be an EP. Then we're like, oh man, we can't just be doing EP back to back. Let's make it an album. But before then, I've been working on my album like for 2 years. I'm writing a book on that one.
Wow, you're so
It's
versatile. You write books, you draw, you make music.
it's about gender theories and all of that, like how men manipulate women, how women manipulate men. So I've been working on that. I was almost ready before this, so it's very visible for me to
Do you,
drop another album next year
do you have
because I've
an
been working on
do you
it.
have an editor that is editing that with you, or just
Share the
basically
book.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I work with an editor.
So you put your ideas down, there, you
At
edit
times I
yourself.
just do voice notes and everything, and at times I really write.
Wow, that's interesting.
Yeah.
When is the book going to come out?
We're on chapter 12 now, but it
How
has
many
to come out with
chapters?
the album. I think we are having 14 chapters.
So 14 tracks, 14 chapters.
We have
So
like just 6 tracks
six
yet
tracks, 14
of the
chapters.
album, and
So
some we're going to have to re-record because some are 2 years old.
so I
Yeah,
want to ask a question. The album is about the same thing the book is about.
yeah. So like the album is quite controversial, so I know they are going to come for me.
Why do you think it's controversial?
So it's titled Manipulation.
manipulation, not
Yeah.
manipulation.
So I think it's a woman that created the word manipulation to hide the fact that a lot of women are manipulating.
Oh, okay. That, that's interesting. In a world of big feminism, like
Yeah. So the crazy part is it's a it's a thing that I've seen in the society. You know, African society, we known of man being trying to form like they are powerful. But I feel deep down, every man is a product of a woman, and the woman are the molders of the society. So we are turned into what we are by either pressure from the society or by upbringing.
yes, that's definite. Even I
So
used to say that I don't think there's any of us that is self-made. Some
yeah.
people influenced you, some
So
people
you
helped you.
always see something you can't live in
You pick
isolation.
up, yeah, you pick up something consciously or unconsciously from
Yeah.
the
So
society.
basically I just feel so the entire book is about women really being in control, but making us feel like we're in
Like,
control.
I think that's a thing, bro.
Yeah.
That's a powerful place. I mean, I was
And
having
this
a
is
rant.
this is exclusive, yeah.
Yeah,
I'm dropping it,
yeah. I mean,
yeah.
I was talking to somebody yesterday. This thing you said is it women are so in control and make men feel in
Like
control. How do they do that?
the choice of everything. So this is it. They are more intuitive. They are more emotionally intelligent. The world when men were in control was when there was need for brute force. When you needed brute force, when men go for wars
Yeah,
and all
men
of
when
that.
men were separated by their
But in the
physicality.
world of today, if you want to really go far as a man, you need to bring out your feminine side. I'm not saying you should be feminine. I'm not saying you should be Bobrisky up, but you need to know how to handle emotions.
Solutions, yeah.
Yeah,
It's very important.
yeah,
Wow, that's insightful, buddy.
yeah,
And I mean, I say like you're very vast and very talented.
yeah.
I pray your journey takes you places
Amen.
more
Oh.
than you imagine.
Amen.
And you do
Amen.
more and more exploits with your music and act and everything. So
Jesus.
now we're coming towards the end. Like we've been
Yeah,
gisting. I like the gist because I mean, is in depth. Like I've
yeah.
learned a lot from you, and that's why I started this. I know everybody's journey is unique, and as African kids, we don't tell our story,
Uh,
and that's one thing I'm looking like. Oh, if I can just try and listen to people say their
so
stories.
I have another one. Yeah, yeah. I feel I just want to drop it here. I feel as Africans, aside we not telling our stories, we don't research enough. Whatever we don't understand, we put it on a supernatural being.
Wow. Yes,
Whatever is kind of like too confusing, we just Allah Ashe.
you don't want to break it down.
We don't want to
You don't
break
want
it
to
down. Then a
dig.
white man breaks it down, brings it to us, then we buy it with money. Every African, every African man is looking for money. Some people will look at you crazy for even like trying to tell people stories. Every African is looking for money. They don't care. They are reading book to look for money. And when they look for money, they want to buy the solutions already created by the outside world. So I feel religion in general is doing us a lot of disservice. And we need less religious people. We need more people that would ask the right questions to solve our problems for us to become better.
Yes, that's like a very powerful one I just
Yeah.
dropped. You know, one thing about that is aside the fact that so many people are not willing to do the research, do all the things you want
Yeah.
us to do, and we are not doing that. You know, now we are in a generation where we have too much access to information, but not enough access to application.
My bro, we are not even what are we doing with the information we
We
have
are not
access to?
applying it at all.
So
That's the
one of
problem.
the most unpopular apps for most Nigerians is when it comes to learning is probably, let's say, except maybe some people use it for like homeworks, assignment and all of that. YouTube is where you can learn anything you want in this
You can
world.
learn any
But
application.
you find an average Nigerian spending more time on TikTok watching videos of people dancing, shaking bum bum than being on YouTube. I keep telling even like everyone around me, you don't know how to do this. Like I sat down with this very complex app, if the editors might know it here, After Effects. I was like, bro, I want to create a lyrics video myself. One guy where they do graphics for me, he pissed me off. I paid him and he was still trying to form balls. I was like, I'm going to do this myself. I sat down with it. Like it took me like 3-4 days and I made that lyrics video. I'm always so proud to show everybody.
And it came
There
out
were
very nice.
templates, but I was like, no, I'm not going to use templates. I want to write those codes that they write. And I did it.
And it came out nice.
And it came out nice. So the thing is, until it comes out nice, I will not stop. So, like, the truth is, we as Africans, if we can tell our stories better and try to ask more questions. When a child says, Daddy, why is this like this? Don't tell the child, God made it like that. Tell the child, you are equipped with a brain to find out that. Try and find more answers to these things. Like, we should aggressively tell ourselves to ask the
Questions.
difficult questions.
And I think that
And
comes
this
down to
is,
better parenting. Most of
yeah.
us were shut down in the beginning.
Like me now, my mom studied history a little bit. When I asked her about all these parting of seas, she was like, in some of the parting of seas, Moses, she was like, they dated one earthquake to the time when that Moses thing happened. As a child, that thing messed with me. Like, okay, not all the things I see in the Bible historically is correct. So, like, when I see some of my peers and they're like, oh, the Bible, this, they put everything on their head, I'm like, okay, calm down.
Yeah. At the end of the day, I feel like it's very subjective when you come to some things. Like, people have different opinion, and it
Yeah.
all
I
comes
mean, I
down
don't have
to
a problem with it.
interpretation.
But this is the problem. We have more religious houses than research institutions than industries. I
That's one of
beg, more come on this topic.
that's one of the biggest problem we have.
More come on this topic.
Yeah.
But everything builds on when you said we don't tell our stories. We don't tell our stories. We don't ask questions. We would rather prefer to say, that person did blood money, than really research how that person is making. Once we don't understand
Or
one thing,
even try to, like,
bro, once an African, an educated person does not understand one thing, it's very easy for them
or
as
even try to,
Africans.
like, learn from the person. It's a learning
They
process.
will never ask the person.
Just I mean, I
They
keep
won't
saying,
even ask.
I keep saying it. If most of us are opportune to sit down with some people that have done this thing,
Yeah.
you will know they faced more challenge than any glory you've seen. And if they
It's
can
not
give
easy
you
now.
that manual, like, bro, this is how I did my own. Your
It's not
journey might
easy.
not be the same
Yeah,
thing, but you
yeah.
can model that and become great. I mean, but this is one of the episodes I know, like, I had to listen and learn a lot. But it's not going to make sense for you to come to talk about you.
Yeah.
And people don't know a little bit of things about you when you're living.
Oh yeah.
So I have this game I play with everybody. It's just don't think it too much. Just
Okay.
go with the flow. Straight up. So I'd like to start from, I think I know what your answer for this is going to be. Love or money?
Love.
Yeah, that's expected. Physical attraction or mental connection?
Mental connection, definitely.
But don't you need a bit of physical attraction?
I've done too much of that already in my life.
Okay.
And the body, beauty fades. All the fine girls I knew 5 years ago. Oh boy.
Okay, you hear that first. Okay, hot chocolate or coffee?
I would have said coffee, but now I'll stick with hot chocolate.
Okay, sex or cuddles?
Huh?
Janta
Cuddles.
mata.
Cuddles.
No, janta mata.
Cuddles.
Favoraja.
I say cuddles.
Really?
I say
Okay.
sex can be stressful at times.
Okay, kiss or tight hugs?
Kiss or
Kisses or
tight.
tight hugs?
That hugs at times you just need it.
Just need it. I mean,
Yeah.
I know that feeling. FIFA or Mortal Kombat?
FIFA any day. Although I'm badass at Mortal Kombat too now.
Really? You play both?
Yeah.
It's
My
strange.
MK is crazy, bro.
You know, it's strange to me people that play both. I play FIFA like crazy, but my MK is bad.
Are you
Okay.
sure?
Yeah, I don't play Mortal Kombat either. My Mortal Kombat is not good at all.
Okay. I thought you said it's bad.
No, like not
Okay.
like yours. That's why like it's strange to me people that play both very well.
Man, MK.
Morning person or night crawler?
Morning person.
As an artist, really, that's a lot of hard work on your side.
Yeah. No matter what I do, I still wake up around like 8, 9 at most.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Summer or winter?
I hate winter my whole life, bro.
Okay, summer, bro.
Summer, bro.
So,
I'm an African.
IOS or 100?
iOS.
Okay, mainland or island?
Island.
Yeah, I mean, I was not expecting anywhere else because you were here before the island.
I've never lived on the mainland.
Yeah, like
Never
I mean,
lived
all your
on the mainland.
formative years. That's
Yeah.
important. Instagram or Twitter?
Instagram.
BMW or Benz?
Go punish BMW. Benz.
Benzo anything. How's your car? Early retirement or late retirement?
For my own craft too, late retirement.
So you think you can sustain the music for as long as possible?
So that's the thing. Because I'm picking a particular part and I'm singing about things that are happening to me, I think I can sing for a very long time.
Yeah, that's sustainable. If you don't want to jump on
Because now
trend,
I had an ad break. I sang about
where
finding
you
love
at?
and all of
Yeah.
that. God forbid, if anything else happens to me or anything good happens to me,
Maybe like you get in a relationship, you get married, you
get
can sing
married, I
about
find
fatherhood.
love, I can say finally, I did why I don't do love song. Now I
Yeah,
can do now, yeah, the love songs.
yeah, you
Do you
can.
get? So like once it's just me expressing my personal thing in my own voice,
Jesus,
in my own style, I
I
don't
think that
think
was what
there's
Jesus said on one of his
yeah, I
things. He
don't think
said,
there's a
the
cap to
moment the
it.
music is about your growth,
Yeah,
there's
yeah,
no
yeah,
end.
yeah.
There's no way
So
he's
you
going
see
to
him talking
retire.
about his drug dealing back then.
Then
Like you can never
now he's
run out
talking
of
about
content.
fire, being a father,
Yeah,
what is happening
yeah.
in his relationship. Yeah, that's a smart move for an
Yeah.
artist. Okay, investing or saving.
This one is tricky. Basically, I think I'm in the age right now whereby
You
we
just
should
want to
invest.
invest,
We should
yeah.
try and make all the mistakes now.
Yeah,
So we won't regret it when
yeah.
we're a little bit
I
older.
think
Yeah.
I can relate to that. What did you do? What course did you do in school?
First degree microbiology, second degree marketing comms.
Marketing comes. Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, that's
I
mad.
left science for
You
them.
need, yeah, you need to, yeah, me too. First degree was food science. Now
Big.
project management,
Yeah,
because I
bro.
know project program
I think
management.
social sciences like
Yes,
really,
those are words
really helps.
selling
Yeah.
everywhere.
Yeah.
So now this is always the last question for everybody.
Yeah.
I mean, knowing what you have known now about everything, will you pick 9 to 5 or still this grind?
Bro. I'll be like a zombie doing 9 to 5,
'Cause-
Like I'll have to be killing all this part of me and be doing what someone says.
so is this grind any day, anytime?
Bro, any day. I've seen a lot of my friends that are way more successful with 9 to 5. Not even on like what people say about people don't make money in nine
No,
to
a lot
five.
of people make a lot of money 9 to 5. I
Like
keep
going
telling
to
people.
this LBS, this Pan Atlantic University, made me meet a lot of top people in their careers
Yeah,
as
9 to 5.
friends,
Yeah,
and bruh, making good money even in this country.
yeah.
But still, like no matter how much money they're making,
It's the passion.
most of them they still hear me and be like, but I know how to rap. Oh. Let me come to your studio. Now I'm out. Oh." So you see that there's a part of them that is missing. There's a part that they wish they could live out, but they can't. So I'm envious of their money, but still I'm satisfied.
Right.
I'll pick this grind any day, anytime. Yeah.
All right, my brother. It's a nice one. Like I was not expecting to learn as much as I did today now with you. And thank you for coming.
Man,
And I
thanks.
pray as
you dropped some bangers too.
yeah. Thank you, bro. So and
Yeah.
I pray as it grow both ways, as your platform and dreams take you
Yeah.
places even you can imagine.
Yeah.
I pray I get to talk to you some other time and still learn
we
more.
definitely have to.
Thank
you have to
bro.
host me in London, bro.
Yeah, I'm
It's
I'm
on
for,
tape, bro.
Yeah, I'm for you in London. Anytime you're in London.
Big
let me
man.
know.
It's on tape. Bro.
Yes, he's on tape.
How many what hotel are you going to put me in?
Bro.
There's one Hilton like that in central London.
Let me know when you're in town. All right. Thank you.
Una